Hello. It's ready.
Boo. Hello, friends. It's been a while since I've talked to you, and despite the excruciating pain doing the research for this video caused me and the many brain cells I lost doing it, I am feeling the holiday spirits as yesterday was Christmas and New Year's is just around the corner. So you can consider this a silly little gift from me to you, my just lovely viewer whom I love. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Dainty girl, also known as Amberlynn Reid, who has been described as being one of the most hated and bullied YouTubers on the entire platform.
It sucks that the following I have hates me so much. I feel like I'm the most hated person on YouTube, and I probably am.
And according to another creator, for no reason, I guess? But before we get into the rest of the video, I just want to say that this video is not a cute little invitation for you to send hate or harass the creators I'm going to be talking about. To be quite frank, it's not even worth it. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and is my opinion. And, you know, since I'm a professional idiot, I'm going to share it with the internet. And while you're here, hi, I'm your little Miss Orangely, and this is my YouTube channel where I post videos. Sometimes, because yes, please subscribe. Thank you. Being pathetic out of the way, grab a drink to calm your nerves, cause you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it, bestie. Fasten your seatbelt, get comfy, because this is going to be something of a ride. And welcome to the Amberverse. Before I get into everything about the other two creators, let's talk about a bit of background information on why I give a f***. 3 to 6 months ago, not sure how long, I watched like a couple videos surrounding Amberlynn's weight. And after that, I completely got sucked into the Amberverse rabbit hole. It was definitely something. You can imagine my curiosity when I saw this video posted by Jamie French. Jamie French, actually being a creator here on YouTube, posted this video on Facebook. Yeah, if you know anything about the community surrounding Amberlynn, you might understand why. But unfortunately for Jamie, she blew the horn and the haters came running. So yes, Jamie posted this absolute banger of a video on her Facebook, and here are some highlights.
Reid is quite possibly like the most bullied person I have ever seen in the history of social media. Entire YouTube channels exist just to like compile things she does, says, eats. People don't like how she spends her money. People don't like how she tries on clothes. People don't like how she pronounces words. If you eat, people will freak out. We all know this about the internet.
Hey guys, okay, so we're gonna do a mukbang. I'm gonna be eating this board game. I'm just kidding.
That was actually pretty funny. Well, even though somebody puts themselves on the internet, to me doesn't mean that they're asking to just be relentlessly bullied. And just keep in mind that everybody is the way they are because of one reason or another. I know that she has had a very rough childhood and a very traumatic past, and oftentimes that can lead to people struggling with obesity. I say the same thing to the people who harass me about my weight. You aren't making me skinny. You know what I mean? Be productive.
I hate to get all close and personal like this, and I look a mess and I'm in a bathroom. But I just wanted to tell you guys that I can't find Jamie's video, which probably means she deleted it. And if that doesn't tell you how good that video was, I don't know what will. You guys wouldn't know that if I wasn't making this video. It's 1.5 to 2 months late. So I got you, besties. Always keeping you informed. Can we just talk about that laugh? That has to be one of the fakest, assiest laughs I think I've ever heard in my entire life, because it wasn't that funny in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just being a hater, but okay. And then on to the last part of the video, that last little section. Was that video productive? Was it? If that is what being productive is, yeah, I think I'm gonna go in the other direction and take a nap. Go to sleep, because no. You might be wondering why this video makes me so mad. It's because Jamie posted this video to intentionally mislead and misinform people about Amberlynn, because oh boy, was she wrong in this video. Because if you check the comments of this video, you can tell that nobody actually knows Amberlynn. They've clearly never seen any content surrounding Amberlynn because I guarantee that their comments would not be about how Amberlynn is just an innocent victim plagued by online bullies. To be honest, in my opinion, it's hard to feel sympathetic towards Amberlynn once you know what she's done.
Have some sympathy. Sorry, I'm trying to find my sympathy bone.
Before I get into anything that I personally have to say about Amberlynn, I just want to give a quick background on Amberlynn as a creator. Amberlynn posted her first ever YouTube video on November 17th, 2013. Yes, that's right, my friends. We have been getting this God-sent content for over a decade. We're just so lucky like that. It's just so good. One thing to note about the beginning of her YouTube channel is that it was originally meant to be a weight loss journey type channel. Type deal. And since then, she has gained over 200 pounds. So I guess you could say it's going pretty well. Progress, am I right, boys? I think the only thing that this decade on YouTube has just evidence of her depraved nature than any actual weight loss. So I guess we can give her a gold star for that. That being said, I have a whole list of why Amberlynn is one of the most hated YouTubers on the platform. Since I value you and your time, I only chose 5 to talk about today. My credentials are, I've watched the entirety of Shaped by the Algorithm by Mr. Snowflake, but I've also watched many reaction channels. So yeah, I'm very qualified to talk about this stuff. The first thing I want to talk about is Amberlynn is a huge quitter, even being evident in the first couple weeks of her uploading on her channel.
Another thing is, I did mention yesterday that I was going to be dancing as my exercise, but I did dance yesterday, but my friend on Facebook posted that she's doing a squat challenge for 30 days, and when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be perfect. So I'm actually going to do that.
She quit from her dance challenge to the squat challenge.
Squat challenge every single day. I started my squat challenge and I expected to finish it, but I had to stop.
To her 1,700 calorie deficit goal.
I plan to only eat 1,700 calories for this week every day besides Thanksgiving, and I already messed up. And today's only the first day.
Yeah, just all of that already. So, you know, off to a great start. At this point, she had also had an on and off relationship with Weight Watchers. Yes, Amberlynn's most infamous ex, Weight Watchers. It was also at this point where she gave up on goals altogether.
Coming Thursday, I think I might stop making goals for myself because, I don't know, it's pointless.
Because she said that goals weren't helping her, I guess, which, cool. You're probably saying, yeah, Orangely, everyone fucking quits, especially when it comes to diet and exercise. Yeah, I get it, I know. When it comes to dieting, quitting is probably one of the most done things when it comes to it. But that's not what I'm talking about. When it comes to Amberlynn, she has quit pretty much everything ever since being on YouTube. So that's a decade of just being a huge quitter.
Usually when I do things like this, I always fail, but, I suck. I'm sorry. I fail at everything.
And the reason I bring this up and why it is impactful to the community is because Amberlynn has been known to ask her viewers for the support and for the faith when she's always coming up with these new diets or new exercise plans. She's asking the viewers to believe in her when there is nothing to believe in. In case you guys needed just a little nudge in the right direction, don't trust her. She's not going to do it. Even to this day, she has given up Lost Journey, even though she is close to. As you can imagine, it is incredibly infuriating in how stupid viewers can feel after realizing that she's never going to get better.
People call me liar. You guys have created this character, Liar Lynn, that doesn't even exist.
The next thing that I have on this list is Amberlynn is Liar Lynn. Okay, that is one of the biggest names that anyone will give Amberlynn, because it's the truest, because it's the most blatant one. Insane. This bitch lies about everything. She even made an entire video about things she's lied about. You know, as one does. Duh, like, we all do that, right? Yeah, it's just like normal YouTube shit.
This is really hard. I'm not a liar. The reason why we moved to Kentucky, that's not the truth. So if you guys remember my aunt situation, when I uploaded a video about how my aunt doesn't talk to me anymore because I'm fat. My weight, I wouldn't say I've lied to you guys per se about it, but I've currently, right now, I am losing weight. Like, I'm not gaining. I promise you that. I told you guys that Destiny has not gained weight since she's been with me. I've said that at least 100 times. But she has gained weight since she's been with me. It's horrible and I feel really bad and I blame myself so much. I lied to you guys and said I was a full-time. Because I felt so guilty about my life in Virginia. I don't know why I lied about that. But I lied about that. I did not make enough money on YouTube to support us. And I'm so grateful for you guys. Something else I've lied about is my blood pressure. I just want to be a healthy person. Like, this video is so raw, you guys. I think that's it for now.
One of the weirdest lies is sometimes people like Chantel, who is Foodie Beauty, and Amberlynn and people like that will lie about life experiences that very clearly didn't happen, because not only do they lie a lot, but they also fucking suck at it. Like, you would imagine someone who lies this much would be amazing at it, but man, she sucks ass when it comes to lying. Her most recent lie is about her not using her debit card by herself, even though we have video evidence of her using her debit card.
And I've never, like, physically used a debit card myself. Like,
who lies about that shit and why? Like, what did she achieve from lying about that? Like, what? But one of the most insane lies, like, out there lies, is she made this video about how the FBI called her ex's sister to say that the FBI was taking a death threat comment on one of Amberlynn's videos very seriously, making sure that she was safe. And this is also the true inner narc that she is, coming out being like, yeah, even the FBI is in my corner. The FBI guy, Frank, loves her videos, by the way.
Like, Frank was like, oh my god, like, complimenting me on my following and stuff.
If you didn't know, everyone loves her videos, but we'll get to that later. Absolute freaking insanity. Like, who lies about that? I mean, I guess to, like, make people interested about Amberlynn, but it's just like, how did you think that was gonna go? Like, nobody believes that. One of the most infuriating lies, I think, when it comes to Amberlynn, is she lies about all of her partners all the time about everything. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about little things, but one of the biggest and most infuriating lies I think Amberlynn has ever said in her entire life was the allegations she had against Casey, posted on YouTube for everybody to see, on how Casey did things to her that are not legal, to say the least. So you can imagine what kind of things she was talking about, and there's more information about that later on in the video. But the way that she portrayed Casey was absolutely disgusting, and obviously just huge blatant lie, because seen in recent clips from the newest documentary from Mr. Snowflake, Casey seems to be one of the sweetest guys I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, oh my goodness, he's so sweet and so caring and so thoughtful. But apparently Casey's just this awful person who is manipulative and just terrible person. Don't believe this girl. 9.999999 times out of 10, she is lying to you through her teeth. The next thing I have on this list is she likes to gaslight people, and for this I have this one clip.
I just don't like you because you're inconsistent and you gaslight your audience and mistreat others. Okay. Let's say I do gaslight my audience. Who freaking cares? Who cares? I'm not perfect.
We're gonna leave that there because, enough said, right?
I'm a narcissist.
The next thing I want to talk about is, like I mentioned before in the liar section of this video, she is a narc. She's a huge narc, probably one of the biggest narcs. So, you know, that's cute. We love that. Along with that, that was a huge Snapchat rant about how, because she's fat, she gets bullied and harassed for things that skinnier people don't.
And I have realized I'm so much better than the majority of you.
Which, first of all, is completely error thinking, because just because there are worse people doesn't make you a better person. Just because somebody else can do something way more shittier than you doesn't make you a good person. Being a good person makes you a good person. But yeah, she has this weird way of thinking where because she's fat, she gets all of this stuff. It's definitely not because she has some serious character flaws and because she lies to everyone about everything. It's definitely not because she completely belittles every single one of her exes, you know, Definitely not because of any of those things. It's because she's fat, obviously. She lies about being just this amazing writer, and, you know, clearly she's not.
I use proper grammar no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm writing a note to somebody or whether I'm just texting or tweeting, no matter what it is. I just like have a really big like OCD with it. Like it's kind of like a perfectionist problem.
She's like, I'm just the best writer and I care about grammar so much. I'm just like such a stickler when it comes to grammar. And then she says words like buffet, like buffet on purpose.
Chinese buffets there. What?
Because she just loves grammar so much. Additionally, she thinks that her IQ is, I believe, 143 or 145. I'm not saying that being less intelligent than having a 145 IQ is bad, because, girl, I probably have below average at best, okay? She says that she's just this smart-ass person that she just clearly isn't. Along with that, with every person that she says she shows her YouTube to or says knows about her YouTube channel, they love her content.
And she goes, so we watch her YouTube videos. I'm like, my boss subscribed to me on YouTube, so I gained another subscriber because I was afraid my boss would find my YouTube channel. But it turns out her and her daughter watch my YouTube like every single night. She came up to me last night at work and she's like, when are you gonna start vlogging again? And I was like, what? Like Frank was like, oh my god, like complimenting me on my following and stuff.
Every single one of them. Her doctors, her dietitians, her boss, the FBI guy. Like, literally everyone she says she shows her YouTube channel to, she says they love her content. Which, you know, considering how boring her content actually is hard to believe. Just a teeny tiny bit. Frank, he probably does. He probably loves her YouTube channel, assuming he doesn't exist, because if he does exist... And obviously, her being a narc, she has so many clips of her on her YouTube channel of her just devaluing and talking down to everyone around her. Beck's interests and music is just not as good as Amberlynn's tastes and as Amberlynn's interests.
Show them your weather thing that you got.
I like tornadoes.
I like tornadoes.
I like tornadoes and thunderstorms, and I wish I would have been a meteorologist or a tornado chaser or something to that extent. It's a weather band, so I keep trying to mess up.
So yeah, she just lives in her Delulu land of Amber.
I feel like I try to be as selfless as I can because I really am empathetic and sympathetic.
The last thing I want to talk about is actually incredibly serious, and it has to do with Casey and all of her exes. Amberlynn is known to be a user and an abuser. One of the most blatant evidences of this is all her videos that she does with Beck, especially nearing and after her breakup with Beck.
She proposed to me. This is also something I'm not throwing shade, okay? She proposed to me and we were in love and we had some of our future plans. So yeah, she should feel like fucking her shit for it. It is what it is. She'd be jealous.
Yeah, because I'm not breaking up with you because I don't love you.
Oh, what a sweet little Rudy. Oh.
Beck era was one of the most depressing eras to watch because you saw the mental, physical decline of Beck because of Amberlynn. There was a period of time through 2019 where they were zombie-like and they barely functioned.
This is my 29th birthday, and I don't remember anything about it. I don't remember any of it. I was misdiagnosed with bipolar type 2 and was taking an array of medicine trying to figure out what's going on with me. And in turn, it pretty much turned me into a zombie. I was zombied out of my head, and I moved very slowly. I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't there. This was literally the worst time in my life.
On top of this, Amberlynn made Beck, in this zombie-like state, drive her places.
Becky is totally okay to drive. She's okay to cook. She's okay to do literally anything. Oh, you really called her. Sorry. Oh, you're really bad. Did you not see her, babe?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
She called it the binge monster.
I don't know, because obviously I don't drive. And I don't even know if this is something I want to be honest about, but it's like, I just get very angry if I don't get my way during a binge, and I feel like I'm being possessed by somebody because it's not the point. Remember after the binge, Becky was like, you're really mean to me because I kept saying no. And I was like, I don't even remember that. I'm not like that, like when I'm not binging.
The question everybody wants to know is, what happened to the binge monster?
Yikes on bakes.
I am here to tell you that Amberlynn is not a binge monster. She is just a plain monster. An evil monster at that.
Someone with a heart and a soul, keeping someone from seeing their mother who's passing on. No one with a heart and a soul would do that to someone. When I heard that happened, I can never forgive Amber for anything. Not even for myself, for anything she's done to people. There is no forgiveness. That's evil. That's not just abuse. That's not just a horrible person. That is evil. That is evil.
She isolated Beck from her family, from her friends.
And as far as talking about my ex, I don't know if I can date ever again because I've just got so much trauma and PTSD, and you know, coming out of that, I feel I'm ruined from being in relationships.
She isolated so many of her partners. Casey, she isolated him. She lied about him. Especially when acknowledging the newest documentary, which is Victims of an Empath, the Amberlynn documentary by Mr. Snowflake. It's extremely depressing and just, it's awful. It opens your eyes to everything, and it's extremely depressing because we all knew as viewers that Amberlynn wasn't a good person, wasn't even close to a good person, but seeing these evidences of her just mistreating Casey one after the motherfucking other was insane. Like, it just became so much more real when we see it, like, just boom, 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 boom. In my opinion, Amberlynn is not a binge monster. She is just an evil monster. Seeing the way that she has treated her partners. I mean, like, Destiny has called Amberlynn a manipulative person. And you want to know what Amberlynn said in response?
And it's like the one incident where I could slightly be in a didn't even happen.
You're a very manipulative person.
I have come to terms that my mental illness does make me manipulate in ways manipulate.
I can admit that not all of her partners are saints. But do I think that Destiny, Beck, Wifey, Casey deserved the things that Amberlynn put them through? Hell, mother effing no. Not even a little bit. On top of that, she neglected Twinkie, who is her pet chihuahua. When Twinkie was in excruciating pain, she went to Walmart and then went to Chili's.
We're at Walmart, so we can go to Walmart. Are you really going to sit here and tell me that there is not a 24/7 vet? And I can't. But we're going to go to Walmart. Our poor dog was sick, and she can't even walk, and she can't even get on the bed, but we're going to go to Walmart. I don't know. I wouldn't leave my dog's side. That's just me. I wouldn't leave my cat's side. How about neglectful Lynn or animal abuser Lynn? How about those? Oh, but we're going to go out to eat now, too? Oh, okay. Okay, look at the people around there like, look at these fucking people. I can't.
Yeah.
Where are they at?
Restaurant, Chili's.
They're at Chili's. So it seems to me like it's possible to get your pet into a vet after hours. Now, let's see. We're going to put this in. Directions. Let's see where the Chili's is. Chili's. Somerset, Kentucky. So the Chili's is a 6-minute drive to the hospital. Dude, I can't. The things that take priorities in this woman's life are astounding to me. I'm not going to buy this whole we're worried sick, we'll go beyond, I'm the best firm. Oh, it's even on the same fucking road. Shocker. I'm not, you know what? I don't know why I'm surprised.
Instead of taking her poor, helpless little fur baby to the vet, she went to Chili's. And then on top of that, she basically took Twinkie, the poor thing. Oh my goodness. She was literally screaming at Amberlynn to not do this. She took Twinkie into a lake and then dropped Twinkie into the water. And Twinkie clearly was just in so much distress.
Wait.
Yeah. There's like earlier clips of Amberlynn treating her fur babies like
She's more drop the cat if you need to, just like no, don't go of him. Jesus Christ, that was like
No, baby, because the dog's back there.
You guys getting why nobody likes her yet? So no, it is not because Amberlynn says her words funny. It's not because she dresses weird. It's not because she spends her money irresponsibly. It's not because she eats. It is because she has treated not only her animals, but her partners like garbage. And on top of that, she's treated her audience like garbage, like they're nothing compared to her.
And I have realized I'm so much better than majority of you.
As if they don't put money into her pockets. There's not much else I can say about this. So no, Amberlynn's not a good person. And I don't want anyone to be misinformed or believe that this person is a good person. So yeah, that's the video. I'm genuinely curious to hear what you guys have to say. You're not going to change my mind. I want to know where you guys stand, even after watching this simple video. And encourage you guys to go watch the Shaped by the Algorithm first, and then Victims of an Empath second. They are super long, so then I would recommend Megan's video, which I'll link, which is also pretty good. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end. It means so much to me, and I totally just utterly appreciate you as a viewer. Even clicking this video means so much to me. I genuinely appreciate it, and you giving me any sorts of time is just such a kind thing to do, and I so appreciate it. If you don't mind telling me if you like this video by giving it a like, or if you didn't like it, telling me what I could have done better, or if you think I missed something. While you're down there, please share the video. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers at some point. It doesn't have to be soon. But I want to get there at some point. It would mean the world to me, and I so appreciate whatever I can get. So, you know, even if it is just a watch, like, thank you so much. And you should definitely subscribe. Yep, that's what you should do, because you'll get more, you know, shit content from me. And who wouldn't want that? It's peak content over here all the time. Hopefully I'll get better on my posting schedule. And with that, I just want to say thank you again, and just want to wish you guys a lovely day and a happy new year. And I'm looking forward to 2024 with videos that I've got in the works. Yeah, happy New Year's, and I love you guys so much. Bye. Mwah.
This video is so raw, you guys. Fuck.
Orange, you're gonna press that subscribe button.